The Boy and the Magic World. Once there was a boy. His name was Moomba. Moomba lived on a farm in a small village. The village was near big green mountains. Moomba lived with his mother, Edith, and his young brother, Goodson. On the farm, there were many animals. There were cows for milk and sheep for wool. There were many chickens, too. Moomba's mother was a teacher, but she worked on the farm every day. She was a good mother. She fed the animals and she cared for the crops. The crops were wheat and rice. Moomba liked to play football. He was a very good football player. He played with a ball made of plastic. He wanted to play for a big team in England. He wanted to be a star. One day, it was very sunny. The sun is a big star. The sun was hot. It was very hot. Then the sky changed. The clouds became gray. It started to rain. Rain falls from the clouds in the sky. Moomba used an umbrella. The rain went into the rivers. The rivers went to the ocean. Moomba said to his mother, "I want to go to the city. I want to see the world. I want to help our family. We are poor." His mother said, "Go, Moomba. Be happy." Moomba walked to the city. He carried a small bag made of plastic. Moomba came to a hotel. The name of the hotel was the Happy Holiday Hotel. The manager was a man named George. George was very busy. George was shouting, "A TV star is coming today!" George shouted. The star's name was Tony Maddock. George had a new light for the star's room. The light was green with red and yellow flowers. George stood on a ladder. George was not safe. He fell off the ladder. "Ouch, my head," George said. George saw stars. Moomba helped George. George said, "Thank you, boy. You are kind." George gave Moomba a room. The room was small, and Moomba could not see the sea. But Moomba was happy. Moomba walked under a big bridge. He saw a woman. Her name was Bee. Bee lived under the bridge. She had 2 bags. In her bags there was a yellow dress. Bee was singing a song. She liked singing. Her song was beautiful. A young man sat near her. His name was Martin. Martin was a policeman. "Can I ask you some questions?" Martin asked. Bee did not like questions. Questions were bad, but she liked Moomba. She gave Moomba a piece of chocolate. Moomba loved chocolate. Moomba met an old man. The old man lived in an old house. The old man was not a good man. He was a jealous man. The old man had a magic table. He said to the table, "I am hungry." Then wonderful food appeared on the table. The old man had a magic donkey. He said the magic word, "Bricklebat." Then gold fell from the donkey's mouth. But the old man was a thief. He took these things from 3 brothers, Tom, Bob, and Jack. Jack had a magic stick in a box. Jack said, "Stick, out of the box." The stick jumped out. The stick hit the jealous old man on his head and his back. The old man cried, "Stop the stick!" The brothers got their table and their donkey back. They were very happy. They gave Moomba a bag of gold. Now Moomba was rich. He went to England. He went to a city called Liverpool. He played football for a big team named Mersey City. In England it was very cold. Sometimes it was snowy. Snow falls when it is very cold in the sky. Mumba wore a coat made of wool. Mumba played football with Michael Woko. Michael was a great player. He was Mumba's friend. One day, there was a big match. It was the Euro Cup final. Thousands of people watched the match on television. Television uses electricity. Electricity comes from power stations. We must be safe with electricity. Mumba was a substitute. He sat and watched. Then Michael Woko was hurt. Mumba went onto the field. Mumba ran fast. He had the ball on his foot. He turned. He jumped. He headed the ball. Goal! The fans shouted, "Mumba, Mumba!" Mumba was a star. He was a famous TV star now. Mumba was very happy. He went back to his home in Zambia. He saw the big mountains and the green valleys. He saw the rivers and the forests. Mumba bought a big house for his mother. He bought a new car. The car had a big battery. He put solar panels on the roof of the house. Solar panels use the sun to make electricity. They do not make pollution. Mumba wanted to stop pollution. He did not throw away plastic bottles. He recycled the plastic bottles. Mumba invited his friends. George came from the hotel. Bee came from under the bridge. Martin the policeman came too. They sat at the magic table. "I am hungry," Mumba said. Wonderful food appeared. They ate fish, chicken, and bread. They took a photograph. A man said, "Say cheese." Everyone said cheese, and they smiled. They were happy. Earth is a beautiful planet. Earth is our home. There are many people on Earth. There are many animals and plants. We must care for our home. Mumba looked at the stars in the sky. He was a boy from a farm, but now he was a star. The end.